York, you have to stand in line to play the numbers. With a hidden camera behind me, I discovered I had to wait my turn to play a game that is absolutely illegal.
524 Brooklyn.
Tucked away behind thousands of tiny dress shops, candy stores, and dimly lit storefronts is the network of a big, illegal business.
Straight.
Small mom-and-pop operators take in bets starting at 25 cents. The appeal is that it's cheaper than lotto.
Hey, maybe you might get lucky. Hopefully soon I get her lucky when my number come out.
I want to win.
Have you ever won?
No, not yet.
The amount of bets is staggering. I mean, there'd be hundreds of or thousands of 50-cent bets per day.
Sal Polisi, now a government informant, began his long career in organized crime as a numbers operator connected to the Colombo crime family. In an exclusive interview, he gave us an insider's view of how the highly structured numbers business works.
I go in and I put down my 50 cents for my quarter. How does that interconnect? What happens?
He takes that 50-cent bet, okay, and accumulates all the 50-cent bets for the day. That may add up to $500. Now, he may not be the man that's taking those bets and booking them. He may just be a runner.
The neighborhood runner operating from a store or spot turns his money over to a controller who handles many little spots. All of the money is given to the boss in the numbers bank.
When you get to that level, at the top of the ladder, then organized crime is right there. I mean, the guys with the big bucks.
In the past year, the New York City Police Department has shut down 2,000 illegal number stores, but new ones open up almost as fast as the others close.
We're working against a law that people don't regard as really criminal.
While numbers provide substantial dollars for the mob, it's small potatoes compared to sports betting, which is practically a national pastime.
3-2 to Mookie Wilson.
As baseball fans were biting their nails during those tense moments in the World Series, sports bettors were worrying about the spread, the number of points Las Vegas odds makers said the Mets had to win or lose by. Practically every sporting event is an occasion to make a bet that is patently illegal. To find out the spread, the betting line, all you have to do is pick up a newspaper.
The line is providing a service, like papers run the weather report. That's why we run the betting line.
According to a Justice Department study, conservatively, $300 million is gambled illegally on sports events each year in New York. In offices and factories, betting sheets distributed by bookies are as commonplace as the menu for the neighborhood takeout restaurant.
You have your own betting sheet?
Right, yes.
And you use it every week?
Just about.
Bookmakers aren't hard to find. Somebody you know has access to a bookmaker, and you could get access to a bookmaker immediately.
Michael was a compulsive gambler who won and lost thousands. He never gave a second thought to the men at the top of his bookie syndicate. Michael's bookie called all of his customers' bets into a wire room, usually a makeshift setup in a nondescript apartment in a tenement building, equipped with a bank of telephones like you see here in this FBI surveillance tape. Each man at the end of each of these phones is mining gold.
It's awesome. I mean, on a given day, he could conceivably take $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 in a couple of hours.
Law enforcement officials find that the mob's sports betting network is like a giant octopus. Its tentacles stretch from Long Island to New York City to New Jersey.
The FBI says that most sports betting is connected to organized crime. Does that trouble you?
Not the amount I bet. My $2 or $3 a week, or $5 a week. I'm not putting that much into their pockets, I guess.
You can't look at it as an isolated $2 bet. You have to look at it as one organization controlling hundreds and hundreds of these, and it's only then can you see the profit margin that organized crime can make.
It's not simply that the casual gambler is making mafia chieftains rich. There is an insidious side to gambling that has real victims.
I gradually started to bury myself. I started to bet over my head, way over my head, and I was losing a lot of money, and I couldn't pay the bookmaker. From not being able to pay the bookmaker, I was introduced to my first loan shark.
Loan sharking. There is no question that gambling and loan sharking go hand in hand. And with the money lending, often comes violence. Behind this door on Manhattan's chic Upper East Side is an illegal gambling club. It is one of more than 100 in the city, according to the police department.
How many? Open up.
To get inside, all you need is the recommendation of a friendly gambler.
Yeah, these girls, man. One is my friend. All right, I'll take your word on it, man. Open it up now.
Thanks. Can I get on the table?
With a hidden camera, Channel 2 News producer Deborah Truman and I penetrated the secret night world of illegal casinos. Here the drinks are free and plentiful, as long as you gamble. At the gaming tables, we discovered ordinary New Yorkers with a gambling itch, who didn't want to bother driving to Atlantic City. They were eager to plunk down the minimum $25, most on their way to losing hundreds, playing blackjack, poker, and roulette. One of these casinos is likely to make $10,000 pure profit a night, and the casinos are open every night.
So what if people are losing money willingly, you're probably saying? No one's getting hurt. All right, but guess where the money goes?
Make no mistake, organized crime has every piece of every gambling establishment in New York City.
Sal Polisi, a former mobster, knows what he's talking about. Polisi used to run an after-hours casino here in Ozone Park, where he says John Gotti, reputed Gambino crime boss, gambled. Polisi, turned government informant, testified against Gotti about the Gambino gambling enterprise. For his protection, Polisi has been given a new identity by the government. He agreed to this exclusive interview on the condition that he wear a wig and dark glasses so that people where he now lives won't recognize him.
Clubs are a haven for stolen merchandise. It's a haven for wheelers, dealers, manipulators. It's just a place where all sorts of shady characters meet beside people gambling. That's the basis for clubs.
But the gaming action in these clubs and other illegal gambling provide big money for the mob. $1.5 billion each year alone in the tri-state area, according to experts who testified before the President's Commission on Organized Crime.
Gambling supports the majority of what we would consider organized crime members in the city. Gambling is the foundation for their the money that they get to invest in other businesses.
The casinos have a money-making formula. During our 6-month investigation, we found the clubs to be almost identical in setup. Most are hidden away in small buildings. There is a bouncer at every door.
Hello. Friends told me that you would be nice enough to let us in.
It's a merry-go-round. It's a fantasy life for a guy or a gal who wants to gamble.
We'll call him Bill, a reformed gambler who thinks he's played at practically every after-hours club in the city.
You can get booze, drinks, after hours. They offer you drugs. You can have drugs. They're available. You can have women. And at times, I knew that the game was crooked, but as sick as I was, I just wanted the action.
New Yorkers' need for action creates a costly paradox. While many of us are gambling away our money to the mob, the government is spending millions of our tax dollars trying to tear down the mob's gambling empire.
The reputed bosses, Gambino's John Gotti, Genovese family's Fat Tony Salerno, and Lucchese family's Tony Ducks Corallo, all brought to trial, accused of being the kingpins of vast gambling networks. Police raid the clubs regularly, arresting the frontmen. In New Jersey, 44 alleged mobsters were rounded up after clubs there were busted. In New York, frequent police raids often close down a place like this East 80th Street club, which we were in. But there is little doubt that the people who run the clubs simply open up someplace else the next day.
We find them, we raid them, they relocate, and then we have to find them again. They're constantly moving.
Gambling is a joke. We just kind of laugh at it when we're in that life. It's not considered a crime, and you know, it's something you do every day. So you don't even consider it like you're breaking the law. I mean, because the people endorse it. They don't make you feel like you're breaking the law.
People aren't just pumping their money into illegal casinos. The big money makers for the mob are games that many of us play casually. Sports betting and the numbers. We'll talk about those tomorrow. In Manhattan, Barbara Nevins, Channel 2 News.